Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Watson. Shoots over O'Neal. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. Right, that is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. And here is Mitchell. Screen by O'Neal. Top of the key. The putback. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the board. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porzingis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Thybulle. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look
from outside off the mark. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
Now, here's Mitchell. Fires the three. They get it back. Another shot. And Edey with the lay-in.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defense.
Caldwell Pope for three. Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and is not going to make many mistakes.
The kick out to Irving. It's stolen by Thybulle. The drive by Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. There's the triple. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
3 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
.153 left to play here in the first. On the wing, Anunoby. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Anunoby's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Edey a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Watson.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Virginia Beach shooting their first free throw of the evening, and the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Well, any team would see benefit from adding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to their roster. He does a little of everything and just wants to help his team win.
Now here's Irving. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Nine seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Virginia Beach, 13.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Now, here is Irving. Screen by Porzingis. And stolen by Thibault. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And the dunk by Edey.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Guys, I like that play. Get Caldwell Pope something in rhythm.
Payton for 3. It's hauled in by Watson. Right side, Jones. Pass to Irving. And stolen by Thibault. Payne for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Mitchell. After Virginia Beach's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Bain. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Here comes Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
They set the screen. Caldwell Pope with it. Back to Irving. One-on-one fast break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell. The jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Irving looking for an opening. Screen by Porzingis. For three, Caldwell Pope.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And an intentional foul right there. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
That's a 3-second call.
Caldwell Pope outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And good that time. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
And the wide open J from Edey. Off target from three-point range. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Irving. .114 left in the second quarter. To the inside. Edey with the steal. Here's Payne. And that one is hammered home.
Payne with the hops.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Thibault. Plays it in off the breakaway. Thibault got 6.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
It's stolen by Thibault. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Timeout. An agile play to get his hand in. Get the steal, intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. 9-point game. On the wing, Irving. They set the pick. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we finished one half of basketball.
Your home team.
They're up by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Here's Mitchell. O'Neal outside. Pass to Anunoby. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Outside Irving. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Clock is at 3. 20 feet out. It's sent back by Edey. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
On its way from Irving for 2. Top of the key jumper, no good. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Down low. And stolen by Watson. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Thibault. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Jones. Now here's Watson. Second shot opportunity. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Irving's got 8 points.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Pass to Edey. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 14 points for him.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
That one goes in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you, Kevin.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside, O'Neal. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Mitchell right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Going inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Irving. Screen by Porzingis. And a wide open look for Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Screen by O'Neal. Anunoby in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Right side Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Anunoby, right side. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
And stolen by Irving. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Virginia Beach working the ball around. And here we go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Mitchell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. With 4 seconds on the clock. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that move.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are...
43.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. They trail by 9 points. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And here's the fast break. And he gets the bucket.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Now Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Mitchell connects from 3.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Mitchell. Five on the clock. Shoots off the left rim and out. Virginia Beach trails by 12. Outside Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
Mitchell left side. Here's Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For 3, Mitchell. Off target, his 6th miss in 13 attempts from the floor. And here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And yet another circus shot from Kyrie. Not many of the shot-making ability of Irving.
Anunoby outside. Mitchell outside. Back to Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Porzingis pulls it down. Virginia Beach trails by 11. Now Irving. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
Edey with the steal. Jacks up a three. And it's off. Now here's Watson. Here's Irving. Fires the three. It's good.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Down he goes for three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Good!
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And it's Irving with the ball for Virginia Beach. They trail by 7. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Edey a screen. Launches it. Not gonna go.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
O'Neal there for the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Edey outside. And he does not hit. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. 7-point differential. Kyrie. No good from 3. And so they get the victory here.